Hello everyone, this is another episode of Phenomenal Views. I'm host Nick Smith, and you know what we're going to talk about today? Scarlett Johansson, a very great actress who has been in quite a few films, such as Iron Man 2. She was in Iron Man 2. Avengers. And she was in another film after. She was in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, which I strongly advise getting that when that comes out on DVD. She was also in Don John. So she has been in quite a few films. She has never been in a movie I did not like. And now we go into her newest film, Lucy. Lucy is a film about a girl named Lucy who talks to this guy, and he has a briefcase that he has to deliver to this Japanese boss guy. And he's going to get set up. And so he decides to set her up and get her killed instead. But sadly, he ends up getting killed, and then Lucy's stuck with this problem with the Japanese people. I think they call the Japanese mob the Yakuza, I can't remember. But so they find that what was in the briefcase was this drug, and they put the drug in her, and then all of a sudden she wakes up in a prison cell where this guy wants to rape her. She says no, and then he kicks her in the stomach so hard that it busts open the package, which allows her brain to, which the stuff goes into her brain and makes her freak out, like she's having a seizure, but she hallucinates a lot in this film because of the drug. And, like, you know, like, it has, like, going on the ceiling. And my friend and I were looking at each other like, no, I call bullcrap. Okay, never mind, she was hallucinating. But this film basically it's a curious idea of, like, what will happen if we can unlock 100% of our brain. And, you know, the more she unlocks, the smarter she gets, the more brilliant she gets, and clever. It's a pretty good film. But there are some things in the film that you have to be somewhat kind of smart to understand. Like my friend who went with me, Corin, by the way, who wouldn't do this with me, which I wish he would, but he didn't want to. There were some things in the movie I didn't understand that he understood, and it was about evolution, which I do not believe in because I'm a Christian, but I'm not denoting anybody their beliefs. You know, I'm just saying I didn't kind of agree with this film because it was talking about evolution, where I don't believe in evolution, I believe in Christianity. But for a movie, this is an interesting idea. One other thing about this is they take these packages and they put them actually inside of her stomach. And they also put them in other people's stomachs, and they try to separate them. And each other person is sent off to another place. Like, one person's gone to Rome, one person's gone to Germany, the other one's gone to Europe, and the other person is Lucy. So she then goes to the drug. She calls like a policeman from Europe, or she calls the police and basically says, "Look, I have this drug in me. It's allowing me to unlock 100% of my brain. I need the other packs so I can do something with them because I'm the only one who knows what to do with them." And before they're all killed by the Japanese mob. So this policeman calls other policemen in these separate cities or states and basically picks them up, and then they're all brought into the same place. But then the Japanese mob unfortunately picks them up, and then it's up to Lucy to get to them before they're killed, but sadly they are all killed. And now, Morgan Freeman is in this movie, and my friend Corin told me that Morgan Freeman believes in evolution. I didn't know that, but I know that now. I don't denote him as an actor, because he's like one of the best actors. I mean, come on, it's Morgan Freeman. But, so Morgan Freeman's basically talking about, like, evolution and all this stuff, and, like, how he doesn't go past 20%, but he basically talks about, like, if we had 20% of our brain unlocked, what we would be able to do, and basically a lot of that. And one thing that I did think that was interesting whenever the screen went black, it would show how much percent of her brain she would unlock, and each time a new part of her brain was unlocked, she would be able to do new things, like typing on 2 laptops at the same time, or turning on electricity with her mind, or being able to read people's minds, being able to use telekinesis. She basically, and of course this is going to be a spoiler, at the end of the movie she becomes like this humongous supercomputer that, I'm sorry, the Spider-Man jokes speak for themselves, and an Avengers joke, because like when she's like becoming this new computer, because she inhales some more of this medicine, because one time when she's hallucinating in a plane, she feels like her whole entire body's breaking down, and she actually does have some sort of, I don't want to say maybe somewhat X-ray vision and somewhat not X-ray vision, but like her mind starts playing tricks with her, and this is also after she drinks wine. Yeah, drinking wine also with a superpower drug, not a good combination. You know, it's like too many Jaeger bombs and plus New Year's, not a good combination. So, you know, she drinks it and it makes her go crazy, so when she feels like she's about ready to die, she starts yakking on this stuff, and all of a sudden, like, she sees herself back to normal, pretty much. And so then her and Morgan Freeman are basically trying to figure out what all this stuff means. Like, what's the big thing of the universe and everything like that. There was a point in time in the film where I was looking at my friend, I was like, dude, if they say she's basically God, I'm walking out of the film. And they didn't do that, which I'm glad that they didn't do that. They kind of did, but at the same time they kind of didn't, but I didn't look at it offensively. Now, if they had said that she became God or something like that, I would have gotten out of the film and walked out. But, so when she's becoming the supercomputer, she's getting covered in all black. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's becoming the Black Widow! Avengers joke. And then I seen this black and red goo. I was like, oh my gosh, she gave birth to Venom and Carnage. Spider-Man joke. The Venom jokes and the Carnage jokes and the Avengers joke, they all speak for themselves. And the film keeps talking about like how we've grown from like apes, which, you know, I call bullcrap because, you know, once again, I don't believe in that. And basically like how when she's becoming the supercomputer, she's fast forwarding, she can fast forward through time, she can rewind back in time, and she goes all the way back to the beginning of the film, actually, where it shows this ape. She touches the ape, and when she touches the ape's finger, right when the Japanese boss is getting ready to kill her, she evaporates. And then the cop that she befriended asks, where is she? And then he gets a text message and it says, I'm everywhere. And then that's how the film ends. Now that cop, he kind of had a purpose, but even in the middle of the film, he's like, I have no purpose. I'm going to go now. And she's like, yeah, you do. You're a reminder. And what basically she means by that is she's basically this robot. She's this super smart, emotionless robot, and he's a reminder of what she used to be, and I guess maybe what she one day might want to become again, maybe. It never explains that, but she says that he's a reminder. Now, out of all that, there are some awesome scenes in this film. Like when the drug kicks off for the very first time, she wakes up. A guy comes back in her prison cell, and she just sits like this. And let's see if I can get back far enough. Probably not. She's sitting. She's sitting down, and her legs are closed. And then all of a sudden, when the guy comes in, she just opens them up. I was like, she's gonna kill him. She's gonna offer him sex, and then she's gonna kill him. And what do you know? She kills him. Actually, no, she doesn't kill him. She just knocks him out. But then she gets a gun, shoots the guy who was trying to rape her, and then kills the other ones and just starts chowing down Chinese food. And my friend Cora and I looked at each other and like, how many times do you want to bet they had to redo that scene and she's just having to gulp down all this food? And I was like, when I was seeing her like go through all these guys like with these guns, I was like, dang, that is Frank Castle's future wife. He's probably watching this right now and going like, I gotta find Scarlett Johansson. But it was an okay film. Once again, you have to be really smart, or you don't have to be really smart. You just have to understand the theory of evolution and everything like that to get it. It's not bad. I'd have to say maybe as a standalone film, if you were watching it and you just wanted to kill time, you could watch it to kill time. But all in all, I actually prefer Scarlett Johansson in probably one of my favorite film that I've ever seen her in is Captain America: The Winter Soldier or Don John, because she plays such a good Black Widow, and it was also nice to see Scarlett Johansson play something else in a superhero. Like in this, she just plays an average person who gets the super drug and she becomes super smart and she's able to do all this awesome stuff. It's Scarlett Johansson and super awesome stuff. That's pretty much it. But now in Don John, she played a character that I don't think she's ever played before. They have her portray herself as this hot, smart, cute girl, but when in fact, she's actually this controlling, manipulative woman. And the fact that she's a great actress, and I think this isn't one of her better films. I would actually prefer Don John over this. But, you know, once again, this is Scarlett Johansson not in a comic book film. And this is her own stuff. So, you know, she does a great job. She does best what she has to work with. She's a great actress. I cannot wait to see her in many other things. But, all in all, it was an okay film. If you want to kill time or take your girlfriend on a date, there you go. But, guys, yeah, that was my review of Lucy. If my videos have been boring, comment in the comments below and tell me what you want me to do to try to spice my videos up. I'm really trying to get more viewers, and just try and give me some hints. Tell me what things I need to do. I know I need to get some more editing stuff. I'm working on that. But, you know, this is all for you all. This is for you, the fans. The fans that I have and the fans who don't even know I exist. And this is also for some people that I am subscribed to. I'm wanting to show them that I'm wanting to be good at this. But I'm also doing this because I love it. And I'm wanting to do this for you all, the fans. But yeah, guys, comment in the sub box below. What is your favorite Scarlett Johansson movie? What is your favorite Scarlett Johansson character? If I missed any films that she was in, tell me. Tell me what films that she's been in that I haven't seen yet. Guys, have a good day.